Hello, this video is brought to you by my supporters on Patreon and my members on YouTube. Minasan, hontou ni arigatou gozaimasu. You make it possible for me to do so much of what I do. This is my good life meditation, an exercise that I do each and every morning a little bit after waking up. It's the 17th day of November, 5:02 a.m. Wow, I'm on the other side of 5. I do this to remember my life's objectives and principles, those which are outlined in my book, Going Alone, which you can get a copy of from the link down in the description. I also use this time to think about the last 24 hours and how I did with the various challenges and opportunities that I met along the way. I prepare for the coming day, and I ready myself for death. But first, I like to read a poem. So let's read from Edward Thomas, a new poem called House and Man. 1 hour. As dim he and the house now look as a reflection in a rippling brook, while I remember him. But first, his house. Empty it sounded. It was dark with forced boughs that brushed the walls and made the mossy tiles part of the squirrel's track. In all those miles of forest silence and forest murmur, only one house. Lonely, he said. I wish it were lonely, which the trees looked upon from every side. That was his. He waved goodbye to hide a sigh that he converted to a laugh. He seemed to hang rather than stand there, half ghost-like, half like a beggar's rag, clean wrung and useless on the briar where it had hung long years, a-washing by sun and wind and rain. But why I call back man and house again is that now on a beach trip tree's tip I see, as then I saw, I at the gate and he in the house darkness, a magpie veering about, a magpie like a weathercock in doubt. I don't quite get this one, but I like the scenes in there. We'll read that one again tomorrow, see if it reveals more of its depth. All right, last night and yesterday. I was up for about an hour last night. Good thoughts. I was thinking and fretting a little bit about my coming presentation today. I'm doing one of my trainings for AI today, big one. I'll talk more about that in a second. But as a result, it kept me up last night, but that's okay. I had some ideas. Otherwise, it was an okay day yesterday. I knew this week was going to be a lackluster week with work. It's the holidays. Besides, I had an extraordinarily productive couple of weeks before that. So it's okay if I have a little downtime. The Good Life Creed, that is. 8 objectives as follows. To be always ready to die. To make good and effective use of time. To develop and maintain good and sound life principles, to cultivate good emotional reactions, to perform good actions, to recognize my true limits and true opportunities, and to do just one thing at a time, and do that thing slowly and deliberately and carefully, and to keep my balance. My 35 principles now are war, reason, homunculus, anchor hold, home of good and evil, purpose, atomic principle, principle of nature, the pirate ride, maturity, the social principle, the principle of family, public speaking, temperance, that which life will not go well, the horror show, the feast of offal, that which must be born, the feast of offal, distraction, agency in the great indifference, the best seat in the house, the restless man, the path of wildness, the great life adventure, the risk season of philosophy, script writing, the bull's-eye aim, the uphill climb, arena and utility, nothing is enough, the principle of fun, and being ready. Okay, as for today, I got one thing, just one main thing. 3 things I want to do, but one main thing, which is the hour and a half long delivery of my AI training for a group of people that are interested in homeless advocacy. I've got it all planned out. I thought last night of an improvisation to add the AI to the training. I'm going to do that. I'm sure the AI can do the job as long as the connectivity maintains and I don't run out of chat sessions. So I have to husband those carefully through the day because I tend to talk to AI, ChatGPT that is, throughout the day. But I think I'm ready. But after I do all of this, I'll feed myself and the boys, clean up my desk, keep my room here, get the desk all set up, and then I'll go out and get a haircut because I'm getting a little long there. And then I'll go for an ocean swim, and I'll come back and do the presentation. The only other thing that's been on my mind yesterday was my thinking more about my readiness for death, readying my plan. So let's segue into the last bit. Am I ready to die? Are my affairs in order? Yeah. Are my relationships sound? Yes, they are. Is my life's work complete? Yes, it's done. Furthermore, I've got a plan should death come lingering. Because I don't want to die in such a way that I leave my wife destitute. I don't want to die and burn through everything just to keep me alive a little longer. So I've got a plan to deal with that, but it's a tricky one because they may not understand. It's just another piece of the puzzle to have in place. Plus I'll be living in Japan all the way. Anyway, I don't need to go down that route. All right, I think I'm done. I wish you all the best. Be safe, but not too safe. Take care. I will move forward and up. I will rarely stop, and I will never